Yard waste that winds up in a landfill will degrade into methane, CH4, which is 25 times more potent as a greenhouse gas than CO2. So you want to keep that food out of landfills. So this one's a fun one. I never saw a cheese cube I didn't want to rescue. I hate leaving the crackers behind too. Why, I even feel sorry for the decorative strawberries, the scraggly grapes, and the slices of orange left on the breakfast plate at a diner. You see, I hate to see good food go to waste. Now that I've developed an eye for it, I see it everywhere. How many people eat the orange slice? You know. Good. So just the way. So there's the piece of lettuce, the slice of onion, you know. So just the way I'm not shy about dragging home treasures from the neighbor's trash, starting with board games when I was a kid and branching out to bookcases, glass top tables, shower caddies, mirrors, framed posters, and under the bed storage containers, I now wrap up a bunch of cookies, grab a few half sandwiches from the buffet, drop a bunch of cheese cubes in a Ziploc bag pulled from my purse, and take it all home to savor the next day. Would you kindly wrap up the rest of this for me, please? Oh yes, I take doggy bags home from restaurants, and I don't even have a dog. Anybody know the Salvage Supperclub? The guy who put the gourmet meals together in the dumpster? Brooklyn? It's called Salvage Supperclub. It was his project, his master's thesis at the School of Visual Arts, a Design for Social Innovation program. For starters, we savored heirloom, this is true. For starters, we savored heirloom tomato gazpacho with carrot top and a fennel frond pesto on French bread crostini with pickled kale stems. And then we dined on shaved stalks of broccoli and blanched organic carrot peel with soy ginger drizzle topped with black sesame. That was followed by lemongrass rice noodle with a medley of market veggies. For dessert, we dined on peel-on banana donut served with pineapple sorbet and buttermilk vanilla ice cream. Just hours before, every one of the ingredients used to make this fancy dinner that evening had been headed for a dumpster in their previous incarnation as loose carrot tops, spears of broccoli, or black bananas. If Josh Troy Haft and Celia Lamb, who was a graduate of the Natural Gourmet Institute, Josh had recruited her, hadn't taken them off the hands of grocers and green market vendors and restaurant chefs, if they hadn't been lovingly prepared and served under the guise of Salvage Supperclub in a dumpster, these fit for a gourmet meal ingredients would have otherwise wound up in the trash. Instead, there we were, paying $100 for the privilege of eating them and savoring every bite. Hashtag eat everything. That started all these chefs getting into the wasted movement and all that. Was his project at SVA 5 years ago. Okay, here's something